I guess everyone loves a man who can make people laugh. That's why the next star is one of my favorite fellows, Mr. Jack Carter.
Thank you. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, Judy. Oh, boy. It's so funny. Every week they have a woman host on the show. Judy Garland. Last week was Martha Ray, Sid Charisse, and then they had Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. You know them, the odd couple. That. They don't use men anymore, and there's plenty of men around, you know, like Frank Sinatra and Danny Thomas and Phyllis Diller, a lot of guys around. Phyllis Diller, I just saw her at Malibu in a bikini. Oh, what a sight. Looked like Don Knotts with 2 Band-Aids, you know? But you take away that crazy bald wig and you got the ugliest bald-headed woman you ever saw. But it's such a thrill to be here with Judy because she is a performer. And I remember her at the Hollywood Bowl when she came out on that stage and no microphone. Judy just stood there with no microphone singing and belting, and thousands of people got to their feet cheering and yelling, "Get a mic, Judy, we can't hear you." Let me tell you, Judy has worked hard, really. You know, she never really had a childhood. Metro is tough, boy. I want to tell you, she was never a kid. Now, Shirley Temple was a kid. Jane Withers was a kid. Elizabeth Taylor. That's a kid. Oh. And now she's traveling with her husband, Dickie Burton. They're traveling together, and they're doing poetry readings. Well, they've done everything else. Oh, wait till you see them in concert on stage, Richard and Liz, and she with her little book of Keats and Shelley as she reads, "Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack, jump over the candlestick. Alas, I could not clear the flame. Nevermore to know it in thine own creed would thee be thus. Then be thine own thence with Thackeray, not thee to this be thyself. Alas, not more to thee than then." When you stop that, you're carrying on. I was doing Peter O'Toole. Whatever happened to those British characters? Remember Nasal Bathroom? Basil Rathbone, remember? "Oh, he's dueling. Come into my office, Pete. Here we go. And remember Boris Karloff there with the killer? And whatever happened to Bela Lugosi? Dracula, blah, blah. I am Bela Lugosi, Dracula, blah, blah, blah. He's got the only tongue he could seal an envelope after us in the mailbox. "I am Count Dracula. Tonight I'm going to change the brains of a woman into the body of a horse. And that way I will get a real nag." Isn't it funny how we always pick on women? We call them nags and idiots, and it's all true, but you know, they ask for it because women are taking over everything. Even in Washington, we got a ladybird flying around the White House. I tell you, one of these days she's going to knock Lyndon's veins out, I tell you. Every time you pick up a newspaper, it's Lady Bird and Linda Bird and Lucy Bird. We ain't got a nation, we got a pet shop, I tell you. But women are everywhere. I don't mind politics and I don't mind on the highway, but why golf? Why do they have to be out there with little fat legs on upside down? Women look so beautiful in high heels. The minute they put golf shoes on, it's like elephant walk. They're out there. And they're dragging their little carts behind them all the time. And who do you think is in the cart? The other lady, like that. Women look, you ever see them hit a golf ball? They give it like a hammer job. They hit straight down, and it goes out. They give it like a hammer down, and it goes out. And men swing out, and they go straight up. And when you see them out on the golf course, you know where they got the balls? Little box of balls strapped on the back here. In case they lose one, they go, "Oh, there it is, right there." When you see them with the fat legs and the thick shoes, you know, and the purple slacks with 7 sweaters and a straw hat with a donkey hanging off, you realize what the expression golf bag really means. Women are everywhere. Well, they're great athletes. Even here at the Beverly Hills Hotel, there's a beautiful girl lifeguard they got now. Big, gorgeous, blonde California girl sitting up there in her bikini. A little fat guy jumped in the water, and he was drowning and flailing and yelling for help. Well, she leaped in that water, and she wrestled him for about an hour. She didn't save him, but you never saw a happier man going down for the 3rd time. Women are so beautiful, but I'll tell you one thing, boy, when they cry, I'm a sucker. Isn't that murder, the tears? This afternoon we had a thrilling audience, and there was one woman crying, and she hadn't even seen me yet, you know. And I said, "What is it?" She said, "Oh, I'm going in to watch the show. Maybe it'll take my mind off my husband. I just buried him, my 3rd husband." I said, 3 husbands, all gone, all dead? She said, yeah. I said, well, what happened to the first one? Oh, he died a horrible death. Poison mushrooms. I said, and what about your second husband? She said, poison mushrooms. I said, and this last one? She said, a fractured skull. Well, what happened? He wouldn't need the poison mushroom. I tell you, women are beautiful, though. They are a great inspiration. Look behind any great man and you'll find a woman nagging him on. I tell you, a woman can make a man a bum or a king. Remember that when you realize how few kings there are left in the world today. Here I go again. Hit trumpets blow again. I'm all aglow again, taking a chance. I'm gonna sing and dance. Hey, taking a chance on love.
Five o'clock. You've been rushing all day now. You've got a headache. I'm Joan Fontaine. When the daily pressures of being a woman bring on headache pain, take Bufferin. More effective than simple aspirin without adding a lot of other drugs to your bloodstream. Simple aspirin tablets lose almost half their pure pain reliever before they ever get to work. Bufferin rushes almost twice as much of this pure pain reliever to your headache. Take Bufferin. I do. Mr. Johnny Rivers.
Leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. When every move he makes, another chance he takes, the odds are he won't live to see tomorrow.